Welcome back, folks, to Legend of Zelda here on the HeavyPSX channel. As it comes to remind you that this is a dungeon that you will need magic for this one. Real reason is for this dungeon, mostly because Turtle Rock is a magic-using dungeon. The Cane Samaria is needed for this entirety because you're going to need blocks that will reduce your magic power, as it were. So, what is the big objective? Well, here. Well, your big objective, of course, is to get to the lower levels of the entirety of Turtle Rock. Turtle Rock is a magic dungeon, as I said. It's the last dungeon in the game, but it's also noted as before the Water Temple of Ocarina of Time. This was one of the trickier dungeons to beat. Not because it's so hard physically. Actually, you can beat this quite easily if you have magic. But if you didn't have magic, you're going to suck a lot, and I do mean it in a nice way. You're going to suck. Here's the reason why you'll need to use the magic. Mostly, you're also going to need to use the fire rod. The fire rod is a good technique. So, this is how you do it. You fire 2 up there, and then you fire 3. You fill all that precious magic. Turn on the lanterns. You want to turn them on. It's quite simply, you're going to need the fire rod. Also, problem as well, use the invisibility cape, which is going to be quite useful. It's going to help us a bit, which gives us a little bit of magic power. But also, we also got the dungeon map, which is a good thing that we didn't pick up in the last dungeon because we left that shit to last. But believe me, we had to do it. It's the only way we're going to be able to get something done. So the bosses here are going to refresh your energy, despite the fact that they were down to, say, half magic used. You're still going to need the frickin', you're still going to need some magic potion, because it's a tricky dungeon. With or without the frickin' potion. If you only got this with 1 potion, technically you can't do this. And picking up the compass here, so we've actually conquered 2 ways now. Only the laser would cover the door and you'll have no way to get out. However, if you go backwards from there, as you saw, you can pretty much do anything you want. Let's just explore all around the room. Primarily because this is a very good dungeon. It is a pretty good dungeon. It's easy when it comes to the top one, but when you got the key, you can just go through here and move on to the next level. Take out this rip-off of Pokey here. 2 slimes. Take them out. Use the key up there. It'll just take you to... Wait a minute. Is Zelda plagiarizing Mario enemies? Or are these a couple of chain chomps? They are chain chomps. I will not be surprised if they are. You can actually go through this room by using a combination of the magic boomerang and, well, good knowledge. Head down to the basement. No, not a D&D's basement. Seriously. Oh, what was that misconception? This is Fraggle Rock? No. This is Turtle Rock, bitch. This is hard. This is a hard dungeon. Actually, for veterans, it's not that hard, actually. The trickier dungeon is the one that we all have to hate later. So, go through this tunnel first. Takes you to... through intercollectural system, it takes you to the northwest. That is where we have to go. Your objective, of course, is to head south. But to do that, there's 2 different tunnels. Head towards the one on the to the rightmost tunnel, and you'll head through here. This one's a little bit tricky because you have tons and tons of enemies. Go through here. You have plenty of things. Hopefully things will happen. Well, I hope so too, because we're using bombos. Fun fact: the medallions can actually kill the magic spells that you see with the stars. Yeah, get killed. Unfortunately, they do not die to other enemies. So, head through that door there, and you head towards this part. Head through here, and well, we just pick up the big key. Wait, we got the big key already? Bloody hell! I know, right? But you don't want to go through there instantaneously. Not yet, anyway. Seriously, it's actually not that bad of a dungeon. It's just the boss is a little bit tricky because you're going to need to use both rods for the boss. and he is magic based, so you're gonna be a little bit behind. So head through there and head towards the southern part of the room. Yeah, I know what I'm doing, room. Seriously, I know what I'm doing. Collect all the goodies here, just like that. It's difficult for me to convey feelings for a game that I've actually know plenty of. And that's going to turn me into a rabbit? Yes, it does. And get hit. See, I to get back to it. These bouncing enemies, if you smack their segmented bodies, they will bounce all over the room. It will give you a little bit of difficulty, but that's okay, considering it's not that much bad, really, when you come to it. East is no good. We're gonna head south, then we're gonna head east. That's our location there. That one right there. And to do that, though, we have to invoke the wall of lasers. Oh my god, there's lasers all over the place. I mean, seriously. What the hell? Thing. There is actually a dungeon here. Before we can actually collect the dungeon item of the dungeon, go through here. This will use a magic mirror here to lead you to a room full of enemies that are going to annoy the shit out of you. No, really, why are they there? It's just, why are they there? Why are they there? I don't know. Let's get some rum. And then waste some arrows. See? Silver arrows instantly kill these guys, amazingly. And in this chest contains the final heart piece of the game! Yep, that is heart piece number 9, heart piece, whatever the number that is, and it's also the maximum you can get. 19 heart pieces. We got this shit. Really, we do. This game is over. We're gonna be completing the game with full heart containers. Only way you can win this one is if you can pretty much predict the rotation. And here is our final dungeon item. Introducing the mirror shield. This is a premiere item introduced. Massively turned useful for the sequels. What it is, it deflects it deflects really powerful laser beams. They are the most powerful item in the game. Most powerful defensive item in the game. Now, you know those massive lasers from those walls? Yeah, this thing deflects them. Useful. Very, very useful. We've already gone south, so there's not much point to do it. But we could just go north here. Yeah, there really is not much to say about this dungeon that I have already satisfied. You go through here, and then you go up to that next room. We'll be able to move on to the next part of the basement. Oh, seriously, this is an easy done. Technically, it's hard if you only can get through this bit. But once you get past the opening bit, which involves the canes and the magic platforms, yeah, this is an easy bit. You just need to do is keep your magic up. Throw a bomb on the right wall, and then throw a bomb on the north. Not so much. East. Let's check the eastern part. Okay. So many enemies here. I mean, Christ. Not really many enemies, but there's a lot of them. Another one. See ya. Right. What you do next is find out that's a dead end. Actually, no. You push the top block right, and then you pull one of the tongues down. That's the left tongue. Pull that one down. Let's get some items equipped. Let's equip the it is a treasure room. Now let's use the cane of burner, which is going to make things very useful. And allows us to collect every ounce, freaking all the silver rupees that we can get our hands on. I like this. This is a very useful treasure room. Not really needed because, well, to be perfectly honest here, ladies and gentlemen, we have pretty much gotten every item that we need. The only thing that's missing now is fucking hell spiders. Don't like spiders. Right. You could do that, which is going to be useful. But I think I'll go with my own little plan. Head towards there, find key. Head towards that, go back down here. Turn this on, head up, and that's easy when you have max power. You can basically use your, Yeah, this is the reason why you need the Cane of Samaria here. It's completely dark. You have no idea, and you need a magic potion here. Otherwise, you're gonna suck this bit, because this is really difficult. No, seriously, it is really tricky. It's dark. And now let's make our magic platform. You're in the dark, there's things attacking you, and all you have to do is find your way across this entire darkness towards an entranceway. I believe the question of said entranceway is the southwest. That's where we have to go. Fortunately, that's a dead end. Actually, yeah, we need to press that button there in order to trigger that door, so it gets real difficult here. Oh yeah. So many complicated ways, especially since you've got so much stuff there. What you need to do is head south. Yeah, I can see why this bit's a little bit tricky. There we go. There we go. Let's head through this way here, southwest, of course. And head down south through the laser beams. Motherfucking laser beams, might I add. Head towards a room with the more lasers. But you got the, you got the mirror shield, which is gonna have you useful. Alright, let's get all the goodies here. Yeah, I can see a red beetle, and I fall down the chamber. Son of a bitch. Down through here. By that as well, the gold sword can obliterate the red beetles in one fell swoop. You bastards! Really need a life up. Really need it badly. Or a fairy, I don't care. Not the fairy type, just need the item. Well, we're pretty much out of here, so where's this one? A dead end. Typical. Well, you can definitely tell the entire mountain, or the entire freaking mountain is one huge passageway. Okay, we're done with this bit for now. Let's head west here. Into various degrees of rooms. Oh, of course, evil fairy here. Turn into a good fairy, allowing you to heal. Right, let's start using the various items that we gain in order to make our way across. Start off with you. Through here. Go back to south. Head for the door. That didn't work. Yeah. Use the boomerang. It's a lot easier. I agree. Boomerang surf. And here comes the anti-fairy number 2. Just remember, use the magic powder that turns fairies, evil fairies, into good fairies. Just don't. Yeah, here's a thought. Don't think Chibikari will be effective against with the magic powder. It turns things good from evil. The problem is, though, who wants a nice fox? That fox is evil, cunning, and of course annoying. Also big meaner. Woo. Have to say it. Sorry, Kari. Anyway, destroy the enemies here. Now there's your location, but there's so many items that we can get in the room. There we go. Should do it. Through there. Through there. Sorry. Stuff's clogging up the throat there. Okay. Right. Use the boomerang, head left. Head up there. No problem. I reckon what we could do here is if you want a delayed reaction, go for a bomb. Yeah, I think it's going to have to be a bomb. Right, shit. There, made it. Let's head off towards that. Let's see, put a bomb here. Try and go through the passages. All the shortcut areas, and there we go. We made it to the other side. All the goodies we need. Right, time to bugger off. Head towards that, trigger that switch, and then through the top spot, trigger this again. Pick up the item needed, and we're heading down the stairs. Yes, indeed we do. We're heading down towards the stairs. This was the last room, technically, so if you've got if you've got magic, now's a good time to have a full life bar. I'm surprised I did this with only one bottle of magic used. Good. Ah, looks like we've just reached the boss. Right. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna need the rods. To start things off, though, take care and... Oh, bollocks. This is the turtle boss. I can't remember its name, but it's a three-headed turtle. With the golden sword, it makes this boss a joke. I'm gonna look up the boss right now. I've forgotten its name, so... Right, what was the boss's name? What was the boss's name? It's been a while. No, that's not the one. Shit. We're just pretty much... oh, shit, we already got rid of the heads. I'm just trying... Hit the middle segment with the golden sword. You're just gonna not need much. Yeah, not much, eh? Right. And we just celebrate beating the 7th and final boss. We pick up the crystal, and we've saved the Princess Zelda! Oh, his name is Trinex. Okay. Boss was called Trinex. He's a joke when you got the golden sword. Seriously. Anyway. We finally rescued all the final maiden. We've saved Princess Zelda! What does Princess Zelda have to say? I appreciate you coming so far to rescue me, as I thought you are the legendary hero. Well, no shit. I have felt this from the first time we met. Ganon's waiting inside the tower to pass through the gate linking the two worlds. Once Ganon enters the light world, it is unlikely that anyone can stop him. If he stays in the close range of this world, you can find him wherever he runs. Now go to the Tower of Ganon. Yep. The maidens and Zelda are going to destroy the barrier between the towers. And in the next part, ladies and gentlemen, we are heading towards Ganon's own tower for the final confrontation. So, hopefully things will be done soon. We're almost there, folks. We're almost there.